Now I understand why everyone wanted to hear his voice in that one video a few months ago. Well, like 11 months ago, but you know what I mean. So welcome everyone to the first video of my series, Brian Finally Sees. You guys sent in your requests, and I kept seeing Over the Garden Wall quite a few times. And I've heard a lot of people, even in my personal life, saying I should see this, so this seemed as good a time as any. So before I actually watch it, my general thoughts around it is it kind of looks, I don't know. I guess I'm expecting it to be good because of how many people keep telling me about this. But part of me also thinks, especially around this time, there was just this general craving for just weirdness in cartoons. And I'm usually not a giant fan of that. If you're gonna be weird, I want a reason why. Like, use that to your storytelling advantage. But I feel like so many of these are like, let's just be weird and goofy so we can be weird and goofy. It's a short mini-series. The whole series is basically as long as a movie, so alright, I can sit down and binge this. Let's check it out!
Later that same evening.
Okay, now I need to rewatch the whole thing. Wow. Okay, wow. Okay, now that I've seen it, I feel like I can't talk about this movie without going into insane spoilers. And I don't even want to say why I have to go into spoilers, like even just generally, because you should go into this as blind as possible. So if you've never watched Over the Garden Wall, just go watch it right now, and then you can go back and watch this. Okay. Have you done that? Cool. This is what I'm talking about when I say if a show is weird, give us a reason why. And that's what this gave me. That's what I wanted. Thank you, Over the Garden Wall. Gotta admit, I did not realize that was the direction we were going in. I didn't. I have now been conditioned that, oh, anytime there's just a weird, kooky world in an animated show, it's gonna be weird and quirky because they want to be weird and quirky. It didn't even register to me why we just hop into this first episode with just Wart and Gregory just lost. I never thought to think why they were lost. I wasn't paying attention to some other things around me that were kind of hinting at that. Now I want to go back and rewatch the whole thing because now I'm going to be recontextualizing everything that happens. Just wow. They changed the whole meaning of the entire show. That's just cool. In hindsight, I'm really excited by everything that I just saw, but I will admit, in the moment, there was a few times that I was just sitting there looking at the screen going, what did I agree to? Stuff like this. This still makes me uncomfortable. When the show first started, I didn't question why they were dressed like that and lost. I didn't question why Gregory could just pull out all the candy out of his pants, why they're carrying this frog that just has every name under the sun. And looking back, I'm surprised I never asked these questions. I really liked the characters, although at first, Wart started to kind of get off on the wrong foot with me. He started to get a little too artistic and poetry kind of a guy, and that's coming from an artistic guy. Oh, I'm the tortured artist. Look at my burning soul. No, I can only handle so much of that. But luckily, he went from that to relatable, dorky nerd pretty quick. And Gregory, I just loved from the second he showed up for the show on. He was great. Let's be real here. I kept watching for him. Oh, potatoes and molasses. Something else, I don't remember the words. And I'm shocked by this cast. John Cleese, Elijah Wood, that's Frodo? Christopher Lloyd? Look at this cast. When I first saw this cast list, I thought it's one of two things. Either these guys all owed the casting director a big favor, or there's something to this story that everybody wanted to get involved with. And I think it's the latter. I don't know, for me it made me take a look at some psychological fears that kids go through, who have fears that are not stuff that you can tangibly hold and touch. Like Wart with talking to this girl Sarah. The way they revealed Sarah and this potential other dude near the end, just I can't. It was awesome. Oh, it made me recontextualize Wart so much in the best way, and I love it. This perfect guy that Sarah was after. Yes! I audibly laughed out loud for a while. That was hilarious. He's the total package. But yeah, now I know that this whole thing was like a vision that Wart had, that as he was drowning in a river. That's nuts. That's nuts. That's crazy. But all the signs were there when you look back. All the signs were there. And this beast that's coming after them is death. And they're trying to outrun death, but he's unconscious. That's crazy. So I didn't love every aspect of this show. Like, there were definitely some times I thought things were rushed. The pacing was weird. And I didn't latch on to every character. Every time there was a character I didn't quite click with, they tended to leave pretty quickly, which that worked. And then the whole ending just recontextualizing the whole show, I sat there at the end of episode 10 going, wait, there's not going to be an episode 11? I kind of want to see what else happens, which is a good place to be. So yeah, I'm really glad I checked this out, and this might need to be a regular Halloween watch maybe, or heck, I may even watch it when it's not Halloween. It was really good. I really appreciated it, and I'm glad I've checked it out now. So I'm excited for what else you guys have in store for me, so please, write in the comments below, tell me another movie or show or something like that you think I need to check out. So thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!